Happy Easter. This is Donna, and I just had something I wanted to commemorate right quick. Last year on Easter Sunday, I received my first miraculous healing. I had been diagnosed as bipolar type 2 in 2017 at the age of 30. And, I've been through all the psychology classes. There's not a cure, and you've got to be on meds for your life. And there's all these things that you do to manage and make sure that you don't do crazy things, right? Well, last year on Easter Sunday, I was confronted with this notion that God doesn't make us messed up. God didn't make me bipolar. God didn't make my brain to work that way. Actually, that's what trauma in the world did. That's what the effects of sin in the world did. And as soon as I recognized that I didn't have to walk in agreement with that, I was able to let go. I was able to literally watch this piece of myself walk away. And for a year, I have had no symptoms whatsoever of bipolar disorder. I am not medicated. It is not something I struggle with. And even more miraculously in some ways, I have had no suicidal ideation. I started my first experience with suicidal ideation at age 6. I'm 38, almost 39. That's a long time. So for a year of none of that is pretty awesome. Thank you, Lord, because that has been the most freeing thing to me, not constantly feeling like there's something wrong, like there's something I need to escape from, all the weight of it, it's gone. It's truly gone. And so I just wanted to take that minute to commemorate that it's been a year, but God is still working miracles. Jesus did not die on this day, a few days ago, and come back for us on this day just for us to live this mundane life and have the same struggles and still be chained by all of these problems in the world. No, Jesus was resurrected and still holds miraculous power. He still holds all of the abilities that he did then. He still does all of the miracles that we've seen in Bible times. This is not a time that we should be hopeless. This is a time that there is so much more hope that is overflowing out of the knowledge that this is real, that he is really here, and he does do things that science will tell you are not possible. He has done so many things that I have seen and witnessed that there's no explanation otherwise. And it's incredible. And there's so much more. Every time that I think I have a slight grasp on what God is and who he is and the magnitude of all that he does, I'm nowhere close. There is so much more that he's constant revealing. And that depth just gets greater and greater and greater. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And so for a year, God has continually changed how I'm thinking about things, how I approach things, how I deal with things. The mere notion that there's anxiety. Sure, I still get anxiety every now and then, but I'm not caged by it. I'm not trapped by it. I can acknowledge, okay, I'm feeling anxious. Lord, I need you to get me through this. And that's really where the strength lies. It's not that I have the willpower. In fact, everything that I tried secularly will tell you, you just got to do this and you try these things and you got to practice these behaviors and practice these thought processes. And, to some extent, yes, but our power is nothing. It's nothing. None of this I was able to do on my own. But as soon as I let go, as soon as I gave in that power to allow him to take control, oh my gosh, it's so much easier. Life is easy. It says that his yoke is easy and his burden is light. And it's light because he's holding that stuff with us. We don't have to carry all that weight alone. And in fact, we can't. We were never designed to. And so whenever we understand the love and the ability that he has as we walk with him and recognize that the laws have such a negative connotation. Everyone wants to be a rebel and not, I don't want to do what I'm told. The thing is, it's not just he's telling us to do these things. It's not that he just wants our obedience. All of the things he's asking us to follow through in life with, they're for our benefit. He knows what we need. He knows what we crave. He knows the deepest desires of our soul. And he wants us to have all of those things, but to the fullest, not the way that we experience them in this world. And so as I've been able to let go and allow my conception to just fly away so that his perfect, I don't know, I hate the word manifestation because I feel like it's so, I don't like how it's used nowadays, but the manifestation of what he designed, that his will and his power and his design can walk in my life, it just flows. It just flows. It's easy and it's simple and it's light and there's so much joy. And so every day there's more and more depth to how I get to know the love of my Lord. Every day there's more and more joy of what I get to experience. And with one healing across a year, so much has changed. I am not the same person. Not at all. And I am still holding out for more healing because God knows I need it. I was in the hospital a few days ago, and thankfully I am breathing well enough to be standing here talking to you. And I am so thankful that he has brought me through every single problem. But it's these testimonies, it's these moments where we get to take time and share the brilliance of what God does, the love that he has, the more and more and more that he has for us. It's not just one moment. Every single moment, there's something beautiful to discover. Everything around us screams the glory of the Lord and his praises. And that is so worth living for. And so I guess my point is, if there's anything you're struggling with, give it to God. And I know that's hard. It's been a struggle. I'm not going to say it was easy to just let go of my will. It is a daily sacrifice. But every time I do it, I'm so thankful that I did. And it's so rewarding to do so because that weight of it on your shoulders just, it disappears. And it's so much easier to walk into life that way. So if there's anything, all you have to do is accept what gift Jesus already gave. He already paid it. He took all of everything that we deserved. And gosh, if you look at any of the historical stuff on the crucifixion, it's horrendous. It's the worst thing I can even imagine. But to know that should have been me. And he took every single lash and he spilt every bit of his blood because he loves me that much. Because he wants me to walk with him, because he wants me to be in his presence, because he wants to share this life with me. Oh, wow. What a love. What a love. And so to accept that is all it takes. Just to accept that love. If you need guidance, reach out. God is working through me in different ways and he is bringing testimony daily, it feels like. And so as I can share, I like to, but it's just the encouragement. Don't give up. He is real. There is more. And if you just ask, he says, when you seek me with all of your heart, you will find me. If you are seeking him, he promises to be found. Just keep looking.